Biting Commentaries presented by Hawaiian Airlines and Honolulu Magazine. Here's a recap from last week on Biting Commentary.
We're out in Kahuku among the incredibly fragrant tomato plants, and just happens to be here, Chef Alan Wong. So I'm gonna cook with Alan.
We're gonna make a goat cheese mousse. We're gonna make a simple tomato salad, and then we're gonna just garnish it with some crispy pipi kala.
That's good. That is good. Now, one thing I've noticed you've been doing, in addition to your next generation chef dinners, is you've been doing a whole lot of farmer dinners.
We're still doing the next generation dinners and wines and grinds at both restaurants, but the Farmer Series dinner is a quarterly thing.
Have you featured whole farms? You're going to get to that?
Yes, we have, and since I get to go on the farms a lot, I get to bring some people with me, but the next best thing is to bring the farmer into the restaurant.
Right.
So what I wanted to have is the farmer come into the restaurant so that you, as a guest, can talk to the farmer yourself. In fact, I think when they tell any story about any farmer or any fisherman, any rancher, how it's grown, where it's grown, you know, it's a romantic story. People love that, you know? So that's what I think the cool thing is about our Farmer Series dinner. Yeah. Besides all the little things that we've come up with, like all the side-by-side tastings, you know, we've done goat cheese, tomatoes, lettuce, we've done happy lobster, angry lobster, we've done water, we've done milk. You know, the whole gamut.
You're the one who convinced Zippies to use local ground beef.
Well, they convinced themselves, you know, we just presented the opportunity.
Once again, put them side by side, taste them, what do you think? And it's an easy decision.
And it worked out.
Now, you have just done a second cookbook. Now you've got farms to tour, you got entrees to cook, you know, you got stuff to do. You got to be Alan Wong. Why do chefs do cookbooks?
Well, I don't know why other chefs do cookbooks, but you know, I took it on as a challenge. It was 10 years since the last one, and I love a challenge. It brings up to date what we're doing in the kitchen.
You know what? I think we should do a couple recipes from the book. Simple ones.
Sure.
You know, because I'll be helping you, so they better be simple.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Right.
This segment of Biting Commentary was brought to you by Feed the Hunger Foundation, microfinancing toward innovative and sustainable solutions.
We see a world where we who have kokua those who have less. Imagine food that's healthy, food that does no harm to the environment. Imagine food that's affordable and accessible, food that harnesses local entrepreneurship. Imagine food that brings together families and communities in ways that will nourish the Aina Feed the Hunger Foundation, microfinancing toward innovative and sustainable solutions.
Honolulu Magazine, in a nutshell, is the user's manual to Honolulu. If you live here, this truly is your guide to navigating the city. We tell you the best places to eat, the best places to go shopping, but we also tell you which public schools are performing the best. We tell you which doctors are the best ones. So we cover all of that ground and really truly aim to be the ultimate guide to the city.
Visit HonoluluMagazine.com today to enter to win a trip for two to any Hawaiian Airlines international destination. You're watching Biting Commentary.
Back in the kitchen, chef's work never done. And we are making not quite a ceviche.
It's inspired by the ceviche.
Okay.
Or more important, what they call leche de tigre.
Aha, which is the liquid from the ceviche?
The tiger's milk.
All right.
Which they say, you know, like if you drink that after a hard night of partying, sobers you up the next morning.
Oh yeah, likely story, but okay.
First thing we gotta do is make a fish stock. A very, very light fish stock.
Okay.
That's 4 cups of water. And important to start with cold water, John.
Why?
Cold water because hot. A lot of people think that when you put hot water that it's gonna take less time to heat up. But the hot water's in the pipe for a long time. It's stored there. It's not fresh, okay? Plus, the cold water will give you a clear stock. Okay?
Hot water will be cloudy?
It might not produce a clear stock. As you can see, I made some ahead of time. This is as clear as almost like coconut water.
Looks good, actually.
Okay?
Looks
Right?
good.
Okay? If you don't have bones at home, you got fish trimmings from the belly or the the gill side, you can use that. And that's just simple, a little celery. Celery is really important. It gives off a nice, subtle smell. Got some
nice
leeks,
Yeah.
just the white part.
Celery is amazing flavor component if you cook it into things.
You know,
as
it's a
opposed
underutilized vegetable. It's almost used in mirepoix, or as a flavor builder.
If you're going to make a stock, you got to have celery. If you're going to make a turkey dressing for your turkey, you got to have celery.
Okay, so this is like a white mirepoix.
Okay.
A regular mirepoix would have tomatoes in it. But you got basically
Maybe carrots, right?
carrots, yes. Okay, so the only thing here missing is a little salt. The thing with this fish stock in this book, the recipe, only 10 minutes. That's all.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, because I tend to do my stocks like in a slow cooker for 10 hours or something.
Actually, 45 minutes and you're done.
Really?
This one's 10
For
minutes.
fish stocks or for beef stocks?
For fish stock only,
Oh,
45
okay.
minutes. Okay. Longer than 45 minutes or an hour, you risk a tendency to make that a little bitter. So now that we got this simmering for 10 minutes, we'll strain this and cool it down. This is what we have. Add that to the blender.
I can do that part.
All right.
Notice I'm doing this correctly.
We get a red jalapeno in here. Now, a lot of people, they're gonna take the seed and the ribs out. I don't mess around. We put the whole thing inside.
The whole
Whole thing.
The whole
Okay.
jalapeno. All right.
All right. We're gonna add
Voila.
the red onion.
Coming in.
Okay. We got some tomato paste.
There we go.
All right.
Ow, 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 ow.
Now this is our homemade ketchup. It's on page 246. All
Oh,
right.
there we go. And I'm going to scoop it out to make sure that I get every gram of this into the blender.
Okay. Then you want to squeeze 1/2 of a lime inside there for now. Every lime is different. Some are
Yeah.
juicy, some are not juicy. So you got to kind of like, you got to play that by feel.
And some people are stronger at squeezing them
Looks
than
like you're having a
others.
hard time doing that.
Well, it's a tough
Yeah?
line. It's, I grew up in a rotten neighborhood, and it's a very tough line.
Okay. Let's turn it on. Well, let's put a little salt.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me do this for you.
Oh, yeah, because this is skilled labor here. Milk of the tiger. Should we give it one more shot just to make sure that dollop of tomato paste is not...
Spicy.
All right, I'm ready. Thank you. Whoa! Whoa! My head is going to explode. My eyeballs are popping out.
Like in the book, I talk about the most important thing is seasoning, salt and pepper, or salt. Okay.
Of course.
The second thing is balance. Does it have a good balance? And then third thing is it executed in the end. Okay. So does it have enough salt?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. Now, I also in the book I talk about balancing acid to sweet and salty and acid. Does it have enough lime juice?
I think we're short a little lime.
Okay. I think we can use the other half then.
Okay.
With your...
Right, now that is absolutely the perfect amount of lime juice.
Okay. All right.
Of course, there's so much heat in this stuff that we're going to have to balance it with something quiet.
Well, here's the thing. By itself, strong. I'll give you an example. You make a salad dressing. What you're supposed to do is take a piece of lettuce, dip it in the salad dressing, and taste that. Because a leaf, let's say a baby romaine or manoa lettuce, whatever, has a lot of water in it.
Uh-huh.
So you tasted the dressing and you thought, this is perfect. You eat it with the lettuce, you realize not enough salt, not enough flavor in it. So you got to make it stronger. So now with this, we're going to eat it with some shrimp, avocado, which has fat
very
in it,
mild.
sweet corn, and some crab.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Okay?
That sounds pretty good.
Oh, no.
No, don't do that?
No.
Just peel it.
Just peel it.
Just peel it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just peel it.
You're hacking again.
Huh?
You're hacking again. You golf?
I'm not hacking
No,
it.
you-
I
do-
cut that.
do you
with
golf?
Huh?
Do you golf?
No.
You don't
No, I
golf?
have a lot of vices, but
Yeah?
golf isn't
No.
one of them.
Okay. All right, I'm going to show you something interesting. Right, why are you peeling that?
Okay, now
Not hacking that now, peeling that, okay?
It's now peeled outside of this wound I inflicted upon it.
Smiling onion, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's one of the fine onions,
Okay.
really. You can't really fault it.
Now, I'm gonna make you do something in the book. It's called a lime supreme.
All right.
Okay. Now you can have an orange supreme, a lemon supreme. You do it the same way.
You
got your Band-Aids?
You know, they're all ready to go. I got my wound pack.
Okay. You take off the end a little bit, like that. Okay.
Voila.
Now, whenever cutting an onion, this is a good idea to kind of cut that off so it doesn't wobble. If it wobbles, you're gonna cut yourself. So you want to take a shape like this, like a half moon. Don't take off too much at a time and go back and forth. And you want to go underneath, okay?
Am I trying to get pith, or what am I trying to do?
You're trying to get this, okay? And then take off a little bit more. Okay? And just keep going around until you get it off.
So did you always want to do this, or did you just stumble into it?
I actually learned how to carve ice before I could flip an egg. I actually wanted to be a front of the house guy. I was a manager first. So you see the membrane here? You just go right in between.
Okay.
And you take out this little segment. And you can call them lime segments, but we call them supremes.
Okay.
Okay? You know, when you put this on a fish dish, it's really nice because when you eat it, you're going to get it all and you get no membrane or anything like that. And then you don't throw this away. You save this and you can squeeze this on the avocado that we're going to do.
That's
an avocado.
I got it. Can I get my own avocado?
Yep, okay. Let's make a cut so that it stands up like that.
Are we going to make avocado supreme too?
No. We're going to make a cup. Okay? It's like a cute idea. Normally you cut an avocado this way, lengthwise, right?
Exactly right.
Now we're going to do it differently. We're going to go lengthwise. Okay, so we're going to go kind of going the halfway. We're going to go and just go around, just roll it, okay? Just roll it.
Oh yeah, because there is our giant pit, right?
And if you roll straight, you're going to end up in the same place you started.
It's a hack job. What can I say? I'm about a 1/4 inch off.
Okay, so it comes off easy, right?
Perfect.
Okay. Now, then you take a cutter like this. It's got to be larger than the seed, like this, okay? And then you press down.
What if you don't have one of these? Can
you don't have one of
sharpen
these?
I don't have it. No, I've got a lot of
pretty
stuff.
tough. It's pretty tough, but if you take like a small pineapple juice can, a small tomato paste can, you cut both ends off.
Right.
It's not going to be as sharp as this one, but avocado soft enough, you probably can push it through all the way down, break through the skin. Okay, so you got this cup.
Very nice.
Here's a tip for picking a ripe avocado.
The first sign of a ripe avocado is the stem. If it comes out easy, it's a pretty good sign that it's ripe. If it's stuck in there, that means it's not ripe. The second thing you can do is you go down. It's like cooking a baked potato. It goes nice and smooth and easy. That feeling is how that avocado's texture is going to be. You can feel if it's hard or if it's soft.
Bringing the islands together for the moments that matter most. Every day, Hawaii flies with us.
If you want to know where to eat right now, pick up Honolulu Magazine and check out our monthly dining coverage, including our All-Island Restaurant Guide and our annual list of Polyina Award winners. For even more dining, go online to honolulumagazine.com or download our free iPhone app. Honolulu Magazine is the only resource you need for dining.
We've got an avocado cup. We've got sauce.
We made the fish stock.
We got fish stock.
Okay, so we made the leche de tigre, which is a runoff from making the ceviche. So imagine if we took the fish, put it on a plate, and in the bowl there's a liquid.
I'm ready.
Okay, so
And
we
we-
took the liquid and we pureed that with tomato paste and homemade ketchup, red jalapeno, red onion. So the theme is kind of red.
Got it.
Okay, we're gonna serve that with an avocado cup and a seafood salad. So you're gonna make a salad here.
Okay.
It's a real simple salad. You're gonna take some crab. Okay,
Now, you don't make your own mayo, do you?
we make our own aioli. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Okay, let's squeeze some lime juice inside there.
Do you ever get tired of cooking?
No, I don't. You know, for me, it's about creating the next thing. You know.
Okay, we got shrimp, we got crab, we got mayo. This is starting to look good.
Did you squeeze the lime juice in there?
I squeezed the lime
Okay,
juice.
you want to put some salt inside there?
I would be glad to put some salt in it, but not too much, yeah?
Okay, see the cilantro? I like to put the stems too. You know, a lot of people pick the leaves, but I think the stem has a lot of flavor.
Okay, because not everybody chops those stems.
No, they throw
Nice
it
job
away.
of chopping, too. You're getting good at this, you know? You practiced, I did.
A little bit.
Okay.
You want to mix a little bit?
I can mix. I can
Okay.
mix. I was, you know, I didn't want to over mix. So you never get tired of cooking? Not even making the same thing twice?
No, in fact, I think, you know, I got a little saying around here. Repetition is the mother of skill.
Oh, okay. See, so if I made a lime supreme before, I would be better at it.
Imagine, you know, our most popular entree here is ginger crusted onaga. The guy working the fish station here,
Yeah?
if you worked there for 1 year, you would have cooked over 10,000 ginger crusted onagas. So when you're cooking fish, you got to get so good at it that, you know, when you're touching the fish, you just know when it's perfect.
Okay.
You got to love making people happy. And when I make something and somebody enjoys it, that's what makes me happy.
It's got a smile to it somehow.
Okay, now.
We're not cooking this corn, are we?
No, no,
We're just
no.
going to throw it in for crunch. I see a secret ingredient, though, over there. Can I blow the surprise here?
Yeah.
We have not just corn, but corn nuts. I presume this is for crunch, right?
This is the garnish.
All right. You know, you don't get enough corn nuts in a high-end restaurant, really. So I'm really pleased to see that.
Okay. I'm going to make you slice some red jalapeno rings,
Okay.
like about 1/8 inch thick, straight up
Okay.
and down. And I want you to make nice brunoise of red onion.
Okay, I'll make some brunoise. How many of these rings do you need, my man?
Do the whole thing.
What are you doing over there?
I am dicing some cucumber for you.
Well, how
It-
kind of you.
I'm going to plate mine different, okay?
Are you interested at all in molecular cooking?
Yes and no. I'm a little bit more old school.
You know, it must be kind of tough to run a restaurant and cook all the time and write a book.
It was hard work.
Oh, tell me about it.
It's really rewarding and satisfying, but what allows me to do that is I have a fantastic crew. And they were helping me too. You know?
Yeah, because it's kind of their cookbook too, right?
Yeah. They're in the book. In fact, the last chapter is dedicated to the next generation.
How do you want this cut? Just tiny?
Just so that it doesn't get stuck.
Okay. This is beautiful. Even if we didn't make avocado cups, it would be beautiful.
Okay, so we're plating, Joe. Okay, so now take a shooter glass.
One shooter glass.
Yeah. All right, now start putting some stuff in. Little, I wouldn't put that at the bottom because it'll stick at the bottom. Maybe put some onion first.
Maybe a little ring of pepper.
Okay, put some cucumber. You put corn, yeah.
It's kind of a salad in a glass. And then my avocado.
Okay. Normally we use a spoon, but that's okay, John.
Well, you know,
You can clean your hand with my rag.
No, I've got my own rag now. I've had enough criticism already today. Yeah, I'm a home cook. You know, if my family doesn't like my hands, they can go to Zippy's. You know, that's pretty much my deal.
Okay, how's about we put one of these guys in?
Sure.
Okay.
A
How's about
lime supreme.
the beauty of this is you can do whatever you like. Okay. You got corn nuts in there yet? Let's do a little cilantro inside there. Pick a little sprig.
Boy, just looking at that stuff cures my hangover. I love cooking when things start to come together.
We'll make it like a shrimp cocktail with hang tan here with the
Okay.
cilantro. What I've done here, John, is...
Look at this. This
okay,
is a work of art here.
I've taken the leche de tigre, turned it into an appetizer sauce. It evolved into a shot. The shot, I said, take the shot, pour it onto the plate, and it becomes like a sauce for an appetizer now.
That's beautiful. And it's got corn nuts. You couldn't ask for more in a dish. I'm looking forward to eating that, but I'm going to
Now,
try to survive this.
before you eat that,
I ate it already.
you gotta make sure you get everything in the bottom too. Okay, all right?
So I'm mixing now this rather thick shot that has no tequila in it.
You want some tequila?
I think at this point I will just go with the tequila may cure what ails me. Now we hit perfect balance. There we go. It's the avocado that calms it all down. There's lots of real depth to this. The tiger's milk is what takes it home. Let's sit down and eat some of this.
All right,
you,
okay.
You've worked hard, and you did an adequate job. It's lucky you had, of course, me to don't look over your shoulder and
thanks
help
for
you
your help,
out.
John.
You know. Off to the table.
Okay.
This Fast Kind tip is sponsored by Hawaiian Airlines. Here's another recipe idea you could use a crab and avocado salad for. Make a ball out of the mixture, place in a square piece of nori, and pull the corners up. Pull up the corners and sides of the saran. The saran will help you form a nice, tight ball. Unwrap and roll in tempura batter. Then generously cover in bubu arare. Then deep fry for 15 seconds. Slice with a sharp knife, careful not to tear the nori.
To us, it's not about the sea. It's about who's in it. Every day, Hawaii flies with us.
Aloha is an action, not a reaction. It is perseverance, hope, compassion. It is courage and love. Aloha is a way of life. We ask you, our community, to give with aloha.
Visit HonoluluMagazine.com today to enter to win a trip for two to any Hawaiian Airlines international destination. You're watching Biting Commentary.
The blue tomato, John, is three parts, First of all, it consumed me for almost a year. It was hard work, but I had a lot of fun. Number one, it's a cookbook.
Okay.
Second part is, we've been in business for 16 years now. So it gives you a little bit behind the scenes philosophies, core values, things that we use to teach the staff, teach the managers, teach the culinarians. And the third part is, hopefully it gives creativity some structure.
I thought that was the most interesting part of the book. Now, these recipes, fortunately, are great because anybody could do them. Even I could do these recipes. I'm going to use my fingers. And you know what?
You like to use your finger. How's your finger, by the way?
My finger is fine, really, and it's a testament to how sharp you keep the knives in your kitchen. Here we go. I'm ready.
Okay.
I got this little piece of cilantro dangling, but I'll just try not to be a slob. The heat now kind of picks it up and lifts it and then finishes it. But you've got that really sweet crab. This is a pretty good crab.
Now, if it's too hot,
maybe there's not enough corn nuts,
Okay. And the easy solution, if it's too spicy,
Yeah.
use half a jalapeno or add a little water. If it's too thick, add water. You can put anything in here. This would be a great party idea. With the leche de tigre idea, we've added, instead of these ingredients, Japanese ume and shiso.
Oh, that would work.
We've added a passion fruit flavor to the leche de tigre.
This is your slide in, slide out.
Slide in, slide out, yeah.
Yes.
Even coconut. We did a coconut with yuzu, and that makes for a different kind of a flavor profile. So it's pretty versatile once you learn the concept. You know,
Right.
the
And
possibilities are endless.
That's what you can get from the book. You know, you may not be Alan, and you may not get the chance to have him scolding you in the kitchen, but you can learn to balance flavors, you can learn what to look for. Right?
Cooking should be fun. You know, I hope you found these recipes easy to make and duplicatable at home, and when they are, they become fun. And you can interchange anything you want depending on what you like to eat. But to tie it back into our visit to Whole Farms, when you got great product, you do very little with it. These tomatoes, there's not a whole lot to it. And we just added some things to that. We got the most ingredients and farmers more than ever today.
I give credit to the chefs because the chefs have really called out of the soil lots of the ingredients they needed for the plate. You know, and I think that's been an important step. It's now, to me, up to the consumer to do the same thing. All right, hey, this has been really fun. Thanks to Alan Wong and his whole staff. This has been Biting Commentary with John Eckathorn.
Mahalo to our sponsors.
Next week on Biting Commentary, we're on a Chinatown adventure with Chef Chai, featuring tasty recipes and heartwarming stories. Hawaiian Airlines and Honolulu Magazine present Biting Commentary with John Eckathorn, Sunday on KGMB at 2:30.